especially with some of the more affluent ones, because the affluent ones seem to be worse about how they're going to shake and rattle this small hick state into some real politics. And I see a lot of them have come and they have ran for office. Look at Red Lodge, Montana. One of the cowboy capitals of the world is ruled by ultra libs. To the point where they changed the school mascot. I mean, they have taxes up the wazoo. I mean, they're running people out of, people that have been there for generations can't afford to be there anymore because of the politics that some of these people have come in with in Red Lodge.
Well, I mean, I would say
town.
Red Lodge is a microcosm of Bozeman. It really is.
It is.
Because it's a very similar setting.
Right.
It's close to Billings for a significant town, but then being in Red Lodge, you can go 10 minutes and you're at a hiking spot. It's beautiful country. The moose, elk, deer, bear will just roam on through. It's a cool little tourist town. But then, like you said, I think, what was it? Growing up, I think it was Red Lodge Redskins, right?
It was.
And then they changed
when
it.
When your grandpa played football, they played against the Red Lodge Redskins,
which would have been in the 50s, right?
Late 50s and early 60s, yeah.
And so now I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember. Don't tell me. They changed just before, or just after I left high school, and I think it was the Red Lodge Trappers. Is that what it is now? What is
Rams?
Red Lodge Rams. That's right. But
so, But the problem with it is, and my point to that whole thing is, you're in country like Bozeman, Red Lodge, Missoula, Kalispell, really nice areas.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's like, it's majestic.
Scenery.
If nobody's been there, like, to describe it, it would be, it's majestic mountain country that you go for pictures. I mean, it's what you would go for a whole week to just hear the serenity of water trickling down creeks and rivers, maybe moose and elk trampling. You can literally hear them trample through the woods or bugle or something like that, you know? And it's a cool place to be. It really is.
But what's happened is it's the same thing as Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Beautiful place. So the elitists, those who have a lot of money, think that they have better insights and more of an education, and that the rest of the people who are around there and locals or those who are not quite as affluent just don't understand the way things really should be. And that's what changes, because then they get themselves elected and they elect each other. And
I mean, it's a
then they change, and it's just a giant snowball effect, and it creates just a massive shithole.